Hi guys. I'm trying to be quiet because little girl I'm babysitting is asleep right now. Um, I came on here yesterday to let you guys know that um, I found out that I was pregnant and think I'm miscarrying. I started bleeding yesterday, and I kind of go over what I've experienced since yesterday. Um, I woke up yesterday at 5 o'clock in the morning and there was brown spotting. Um, Not enough to where I needed to wear a pad, but a panty liner. And I kind of was like that all day yesterday. I did end up putting pads on, but it still wasn't enough to like actually wear a pad. I thought it was going to get heavier, so I wore a pad, but I could have gotten by with just wearing a panty liner. Um, and I woke up today and it's red now and heavier. I am wearing pads, but it's not as heavy as like my normal period would be. The first 2 days is a lot really heavy, and it's not that heavy. Um, so I called my fertility clinic today, and they wanted me to come in, so I went in and did blood work. Um, Waiting on the results. I won't find out until the morning because the lab closes at 3:30, and I didn't get my blood work done till like 1:30, 2 o'clock. And excuse me, and they still had to send the blood to the lab, which is somewhere in the facility, like the hospital that I go to, like the fertility clinic is in a hospital. So they had to like send it to the lab, and they said by the time they sent it to the lab and they start testing it or do whatever they do, they wouldn't get the results. Probably, wouldn't be called till tomorrow morning. So I'm waiting on the results for that in the morning to see what it is. They did tell me that the color bleeding that I had and the way I'm bleeding and like it's not super heavy and stuff, and but I am having cramps and stuff, so I don't know, it's so different. But they said it's normal in early pregnancy. They try to tell me, like, give me false hope, I guess. um I feel like it's false hope. Some people said it's telling me like, oh, it's not false hope, don't give your hopes up. There's plenty of people that bleeds when they're pregnant. And um yeah, but I've had 4 miscarriages, and tell somebody that doesn't have a kid uh, and has had 4 miscarriages that bleeding isn't normal, like that is normal during pregnancy. I mean, it's very hard for me to believe. So I took a pregnancy test today and it's negative. So I really think that I've miscarried. Um, so I feel like the fertility clinic is trying to give me false hope. And I understand that they're trying to be like, well, it happens, it's normal, and they're doing their job. But for someone that's struggling with fertility and trying to get pregnant and still haven't been pregnant after 13 years, and well, I've been pregnant 4 times, and this will be the fifth. And so I just still don't have a baby in my arms after 13 years, and then tell me that I still could be pregnant. I just don't believe it. So I just want to come on here and give an update. Don't know for sure until tomorrow. I'll come back on tomorrow to let you guys know what they said. If the beta um, HCG level is down or up or negative or whatever, I'll let you guys know. If for some miracle that the beta level is up and it's in a normal range or enough to be like, hey, you're pregnant, then they want me to come back in tomorrow and give me a shot, some kind of a shot to, like, I guess, like, try to keep me pregnant. I don't know. So I really don't think that's going to happen. I know I'm just being negative at this point, but I've went through it so many times. I just think that I think I'm miscarrying. So, um, the only like it's so confused. Everything's so confusing. Like every time I miscarry, I get confused. Well, not every time, but like the last couple of times, it's been really confusing. It's been really weird the way it's happened. Um, and you can look back, I think, in my videos and see like the one I had in May of last year, 2018. It like dragged for like 2 or 3 weeks. They kept telling me I was pregnant for that whole time, and I miscarried like in the middle of those 2 or 3 weeks. So they end up coming out like figuring it out through blood work, looking back at my blood work, and then they finally told me that I miscarried like a certain date or whatever during that time. But um, they but it was really strange and weird how it all happened. And if this is a miscarriage, it's kind of weird because like every single, like I've had 4 other miscarriages, and every single miscarriage, I've had contractions. I've experienced some kind of contractions. Sometimes they're really hard. Sometimes they're like fainter. Sometimes they're very painful. It just depends. Like every pregnancy is different. Every miscarriage has been different for me. Um, and I have not experienced any contractions at all. I thought this morning that I might have had a small contraction, but I'm not sure if that was really even a contraction when I was driving the car. So I'm not sure if that was a contraction, but usually like the contractions is like they just keep on coming, and like my stomach gets hard and tightens, and like it's painful, and it just keeps on happening for at least like I think I've had it for like up to I've had like a half an hour, and then my last miscarriage I had it for a couple hours, off and on for a couple hours. So this time I haven't experienced any contractions, so I guess that's kind of like a positive um, outlook on it. And usually when I miscarry, I bleed really, really heavy. And I'm not even bleeding heavy enough for my normal period. So I guess that's another positive. I'm trying to look at positives. Those are the only 2 positives I have. So, um, I don't know. I don't know. It's honestly, it's an emotional roller coaster. Um, I cried about it. I don't know. It's just hard. I'm just trying to go through my normal day, um, and just getting stuff done. My car got hit on Friday, and we had to go take care of putting our car in the shop yesterday and getting a rental. So it's like between all that and possible miscarriage, it's been hard. I've been a little stressed out. So yeah. Anyways, I want to come on here and let you guys know, give you guys a little update of what I've done today or what's going on, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow as soon as I find out the results for sure or what's going on. I'll let you guys know. So see you guys. Bye.